Very, very good morning to everyone joining us. We hope you're very well. My name is Megha Nagpal, and I'm the Director of Public Training at Informa Connect Academy. I'm joined by our team at Informa, as well as the lovely teams at WorldatWork MENA, who have helped put this webinar together. And we together welcome you on this webinar for 2025 Total Rewards Trends Impacting Employee Experience. We have over 350 delegates registered to attend today, so this is going to be a very exciting session. I'd like to start by telling you a little bit about us. As a FTSE 50 company, we operate as the largest conference and exhibition providers globally. As a research-based organization, we're extremely focused on keeping a close eye on and responding to market trends so that we're able to bring you the best training courses to meet the ever-evolving needs of learning professionals like yourselves. I'd like to now introduce you to your webinar director, Agnes Mouawad. At Informa, we're extremely proud to have Agnes on board as our senior associate. Over the years, her training courses have always been highly sought after learning experiences, especially with all the experience she brings in within the content of her courses. She also delivers several modules or courses of the WorldatWork series leading to the GRP and the CCP qualifications. This webinar will run from 11 a.m. to 11:40 a.m. UAE time. We will allocate 10 minutes for questions at the end. Please jot down your questions in the Q&A box at the bottom of your Zoom screens, and we'll read them out for Agnes to answer them in the last 10 minutes. I'll pass the floor over to Agnes now. We hope you enjoy this session. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Megha. So good morning, everyone. Today's agenda is as follows. So I will introduce WorldatWork, and then we will start our webinar about the key trends, 2025 key trends in total rewards that will help us as employers to elevate the employee experience. As my colleague Megha mentioned, by the end of this webinar, we have 10 minutes for Q&A. So just starting by introducing WorldatWork. WorldatWork are global leaders in total reward. So for 70 years now, we can say WorldatWork is the reference when it comes to compensation and benefit management. So WorldatWork mission is to be the globally trusted source of total rewards, practices, and information for all professionals, for all leaders who create productive, committed, and inspired workforces worldwide. So doing this, WorldatWork provide the globally recognized certifications. These are the certifications provided. So the CCP, the Certified Compensation Professional, the GRP, Global Remuneration Professional, the CECP, Certified Executive Compensation Professional, the Certified Sales Compensation Professional, CSCP, and the Certified Benefits Professional. So all these certifications are focused on total reward management. Well, the two most known certification are the CCP and the GRP. So who should get a CCP? The Certified Compensation Professional certification is ideal for professionals seeking to enhance their credibility and expertise in compensation management, especially if you're working for organizations operating within a single country. So for all HR and compensation professionals, if you are responsible for designing, implementing, managing the compensation programs, any early career professionals looking to build a strong foundation when it comes to the compensation and benefit field, even finance professionals aiming to understand and contribute to the pay structures aligned with the business objectives. And finally, to all those collaborating with compensation analysts, consultant, advisor who want to validate their proficiency and deepen their expertise. When it comes to the GRP, it is ideal for everyone or for professionals who wants to enhance their credibility and expertise in the compensation field, but specifically if you're working in a multinational organization, so a global organizations. So it is for all HR and total rewards professionals who design, implement, and manage the compensation programs, finance professionals seeking to align the pay strategy with the business objectives, and compensation analysts or consultants or advisors aiming to bring the strategic value to remuneration design. So the CCP, to complete the CCP and the GRP certifications, you have to complete 8 modules or 8 topics and pass the exam. So for the CCP in particular, we have 8 modules that you have to complete, which are creating impact through total rewards. That's module 1 or topic 1. Understanding the total rewards regulatory landscape, designing and managing base-based systems, which include job evaluation, improving performance and variable pay, market pricing and competitive pay analysis, compensation analytics and insights, finance and accounting application for total rewards, and business acumen and communication strategies in total reward. So these 8 topics are each separate module that you need to complete separately and pass the exam separately. This is the CCP. When it comes to the GRP, in addition to these 8 modules, you will have to pass the Managing Global Total Rewards. So it's 8 courses when it comes to the CCP, 9 courses, which is the same CCP modules plus 1, which is Managing Global Total Rewards, and you will be GRP certified. So for all the courses, you will have to pass an exam, proctored online. Well, it's 2 hours exam, passing 80 multiple choice questions, and the passing rate is 75%. And of course, WorldatWork, in collaboration with Informa, we provide the preparatory courses for this certification. So you can join us in person or online for the preparatory session, where we will help you and enable you and give you confidence to sit for the exam and to successfully pass the exam. So this is a nutshell who are WorldatWork, the 2 certification and the module that you have to complete to be certified. So all these modules and topics are just about total rewards and compensation and benefits. So now, starting our webinar, what are the key trends so far in 2025? Total rewards key trends that are impacting the employee experience. So in today's world, organizations are really moving from the traditional pay and benefit models, from the transactional total rewards programs, and adopting more of a strategic view or a strategic employee-centric total rewards program or plan, which will help us to achieve our organizational objective, drive long-term engagement, performance, and employees' loyalty. So it's really about not just what we want to offer you, we want to deliver to our employees as rewards, but how, when, and why these rewards are delivered. So total rewards, it's not an isolated function within the HR department. It's more of a strategic function that will help to shape the employee experience, especially in today's world that is defined by hybrid working, very high employee expectations, digital disruption, AI, and we're going to discuss a lot the AI today. So we really need to move from traditional compensation and benefits packages by being innovative in the field. So what is total rewards? So WorldatWork defines total rewards as the strategic portfolio of commitments that the employer designs to attract, retain, and nurture a skilled, talented, and engaged workforce. So when we say strategic portfolio of commitments, it definitely includes the financial and the non-financial benefits or reward that we commit to deliver to our employees in exchange of their service. So as total reward professional, you really have to understand the art and science behind this. The art and science of designing the right total rewards package. So it's a mix of financial and non-financial benefit that you need to design as a compensation professional to meet the needs of your workforce. And especially now we have diverse and complex workforce, and their needs are really broad. So all of this will help us to directly impact the organizational success. So for example, if we have an organizational goal, so on the corporate level, the managements decide to boost the sales of a particular product. So they want to enhance or to increase their market share of that specific product. So this is a corporate level objective. So what can we do as total reward? We have to translate that objective to our total reward package. So we need to motivate our salespeople by delivering to them commissions or bonus or incentives that will motivate them to boost the sale of that product. So through our total rewards strategy, we took into consideration an organizational objective translated into our strategy to help to achieve it. So it's really about moving from being a cost center. I know we always hear that the HR department is a cost center. HR department, regardless of the function, if it's the talent acquisition, the training and development, learning and development, the OD, the performance management, the total reward, we are seen as a cost center when it comes to our management. Well, it's kind of true unless we can provide value. So I always advise to let's be strategic partners with the business. Let's have a seat on the table. Let's provide value. But how can we do that? We do that once we really align all our plans, be it a total reward plan, a talent acquisition plan, training and development plan, with the organization. So let's create that alignment. Let's tell the business, we understand your language. We know what you want to achieve. We know finance. We understand finance. At the same time, we will do this balance between, the financial impact, the cost optimization, and employee satisfaction and employees engagement. So we are responsible of that balance between these two opposite sections. So yeah, we have to be strategic. We have to create that alignment by saying, we understand you. We know what you're talking about, Mr. CEO. We know that the financial are very important, but we are here to link our strategy with your organizational goals. So the main idea behind being a strategic partner is to understand the business, understand what is our strategic direction, align our total reward strategy or model or package with that direction, and make sure we're helping to achieve it. So if you already, if you are certified CCP or GRP, you definitely know this model. If not, I am going to give an overview about this model. So WorldatWork presents this total reward model. So as you can see, a total reward, like we have defined it, is a mix, is a strategic portfolio of commitment that we as employer, we deliver to our employees in exchange of their service. So 5 main components of our package or program or strategy. So we will deliver compensation, benefits, and these are considered the financial components, well-being, careers, and recognition, the non-financial component. So I will define each and every component to make sure we know the difference. I know we use them as the same, but there's a difference. So compensation is the pay. So is what we pay to our employees in exchange of the service. We have the variable pay and the fixed pay under compensation. So the fixed pay is your salary by the end of the month. That is fixed regardless of my organizational performance, of my profitability, of my revenue. I'm gonna pay your salary, so it's a fixed pay. And we have the variable pay. So the variable pay is more the bonuses, the incentives we pay, the commission, the profit sharing. It could be long-term incentives like the equity-based compensation. So this pay is to reward you for an extra effort, which is variable because you have to meet certain conditions that we agree upon. Once you meet these conditions, I'm gonna pay you that benefit. For example, you agree by the beginning of the year, if you achieve that X performance, we're gonna pay you a bonus. Or if you hit that X target, we will pay you X percentage as a commission. When it comes to the benefits are all the programs that will help the employee with their health, and their welfare. So it includes the retirement plans, it includes the income protection, it includes the health insurance. So everything we provide to the employee to make them feel healthy and happy. And these are more of a programs like saving programs, like the employee retirement plan programs. So the first two components, compensation and benefits, are more of the financial components. So well-being, the third component, well-being is really the programs that we provide to our employee to support them in their physical well-being, emotional well-being, mental well-being, financial well-being. So it's helping the employee inside and outside of work. It could be the counseling sessions. It could be the CSR programs, the volunteering to help the society. Careers are the opportunities of developments and career developments that we provide to our employees. Yes, training and developments, learning is part of the total reward strategy. It's part of what we provide to you as an employee. And the final component, recognition, it's about saying thank you, is recognizing you as an employee for your effort. It could be from a simple employee of the month, from a spot bonus, from 2 tickets to the movies, just to say thank you for your effort. And as you can see, we have some inputs, some factors that will shape the design of these 5 components. So once we want to design or develop the total strategy, including these 5 components, we have to make a decision what to include and what not to include. So these external and internal factors will help us to make that decision. So internally, we have to reference or rely on our organizational objective. What is our objective? What is our strategy and vision? What is our strategic direction to translate it in these components? What is the leadership? What is the HR or people strategy? What is our culture? So if our culture is rewarding X behavior, this should be translated in the compensation, benefit, well-being, career, and recognition we are delivering. And we have the external factors, which are the economy, the society, the labor market, AI and technology, and compliance, the regulations that we need to comply with, that we need to abide by. Moreover, we have the people value proposition. So I like to think of people value proposition exactly like the marketing. They think about the customer value proposition. So the marketing department, they have the customer value proposition, which is promoting for our product, promoting for the features of our product. Why? To grow our market share and to tell our customers, come and buy from us this product. We have the best product. The same concept applies when it comes to the people value proposition, but this time it's on people. So we as employer, we have to promote for the qualities, for the features that we have, from compensation, from benefit, from well-being, from careers, from recognitions, opportunities, we provide to you. So come and work with us. So the people value proposition will help us actually to be the employer of choice. And it is not just for the future employees or for the candidate. It's to retain existing employees and to attract future employees. So the people value proposition is the main input. What is our people value proposition? What are we offering? Why people will stay or come and work with us? What will make us the employer of choice? All of these factors will influence our total reward programs or strategy. Why we're doing all this? Obviously, we need to elevate the workforce experience. So the total rewards is a main factor in shaping and enhancing your workforce or employee experience, to have committed workforce, to inspire people, to reward their work, and to have optimal organizational performance, to have a sustainable success, to have human capital value. So now we are providing that value. So this total reward model is a good foundation to understand how to define or how to design our total reward strategy, and not being isolated, because we have external and internal factors that will influence this package. So what are the key trends? And as you can see, most of these key trends are external factors or internal factors that we have to understand, we have to define, and have to reflect in our total rewards package. So we have the AI, which is one of the main trends in 2025. AI is now, well, shaping all the fields, not just the total rewards in particular, but using AI to customize our packages. The second key trend is the skills-based rewards. The third one, financial well-being as a core focus. Key trend number four, the integrated well-being ecosystems. And finally, key trend number five, total rewards for a hybrid workforce. So starting with the first key trend, so a recent Conferry survey in June 2025, they had a survey and they discovered that 22% of organizations are already using AI tools to conduct external pay benchmarking. So external pay benchmarking is when you benchmark, when you compare your pay to the industry or to the external market to conduct a benchmark. And 63% of companies are considering using AI tools for external pay benchmarking. And the pay and pay benchmarking is a huge part of the total rewards. But we're not just using AI to conduct benchmark. Well, actually, a one-size-fits-all approach when it comes to reward is no longer effective. It's not like it's just a standard rewards that we will deliver to our employees. No, now it is more of customization. So we need to tailor our rewards to the needs of every single individual. And if we have thousands of employees, how can we do that? Well, we can use AI. AI can help us doing so. So using AI and machine learning will help to analyze the employee data and according to this data, predict or tailor the future experience when it comes to the reward. For example, if an employee just returned from a parental leave, so the AI will predict that this employee will appreciate, for example, childcare support, will appreciate flexible hours. So it's about really tailoring the rewards, the benefits that you want to deliver to your employees based on their own conditions, their own circumstances. So this will impact the employee experience by empowering employees to feeling seen and valued as an individual. So I'm not just a number. The company is really tailoring my benefits. It will definitely boost employee satisfaction, loyalty, because we're meeting exactly their needs when it comes to their life and career. And it's supporting inclusion by acknowledging each and every needs and each and every individual. The second trend is the skills-based reward. So in 2025, we've seen organizations moving away from that rigid job-based pay structures. So it's what's your job grade or what's your position or what's your title, and moving more to what's your unique skills, capabilities, what are you bringing to the table. So it's really shifting from roles or job title or seniority to more of skills as a reward anchor. We want to reward you because you have that particular skill, that competency, that capability, that certification. So it's linking the pay to in-demand skills. So for example, if now the cybersecurity is an in-demand skills, or if AI is an in-demand skills. So as to total rewards, we have to really link our pay or our rewards to that particular skill, regardless of the job title and of the position. Moreover, we've seen organization appreciating employees' skills by, for example, if you earn your CCP or GRP certification, uh, the total reward professional will say thank you by giving you a spot bonus. So a spot bonus is a bonus, but just because you have earned that certification, which will elevate your skills, which will give you more and more knowledge. So it's about encouraging continuous learning and growth. It's more about helping employees or encouraging employees to work more on their skills by saying if you will earn that skill, you will be rewarded. So it's not just about the seniority or the number of years we're going to give you that merit pay. It's more about the value that you are providing to us. And this will help when it comes to employee experience to really enable employees to shape their own career, to encourage them to work more to work more. So it's more about creating a culture that is based on merit and on expertise. The third key trend that we see is the financial well-being as a core focus. So well-being is no longer a very minor benefit that we provide to our employees. It's the center of the total reward strategy. So and in today's in 2025, we've seen organizations actually addressing the full-fledged, the full spectrum of the financial health, from daily expenses to long-term planning. So it's not just about helping you financially, but it's a holistic financial wellness program. So I've seen a lot of organization helping or providing emergency saving account. So it's an emergency saving plan that the employee will contribute by X%, and the employer will match that contribution just to provide financial support when it comes to the employee in an emergency X and Y. I've seen organizations helping or supporting employees with their student loan repayment, and that's a big financial stress. So they are helping in repaying their student loan or supporting in a percentage of paying their student loan. So this will help definitely to remove or to reduce that stress when it comes to the financial pressure and distraction. Organizations are now even educating their employees to when it comes to the financial literacy, how to calculate your retirement, how to help you with your financial budgeting. So providing tools, providing digital tools, online platform that will support the employees to manage their own financial. So yeah, financial well-being is now a necessity, which will help increase the employee loyalty and trust in the organization. Key trend number 4 is an integrated well-being ecosystem. Well, in 2025, well-being is not only limited to physical health benefits or to physical well-being, it's actually physical, mental, emotional, social well-being. So it is integrated, proactive, and embedded into your organizational culture. So I've seen organizations really helping employees when it comes to the whole person well-being strategy. So it's providing you with that counseling session, helping you uh, when whatever crisis or personal matters you are going through. And I know a lot of companies who provide this through digital app and well-being platform just to preserve that confidentiality. So now there's apps that you can download as an employee of X company. You have your ID, your employee account, and in the well-being section, you can schedule a counseling session or a therapy session. It will preserve your privacy. It's very confidential, and it will help you. So we are support, and it's for free, obviously. So it is really about helping you, supporting you in your emotional or mental well-being, and it's normalizing the mental health now, supporting you in all of this journey. And moreover, now organizations are training, educating their managers to be able to understand more their employees that are under stress. So when we educate our managers, they will be able to understand that, okay, this employee probably has some personal problems, or there's burnout, or there's a stress. So which will help to understand more, which will enable the manager and the employer to help and assist more that employee, all by preserving your confidentiality. So this will build the trust and the culture of care. It means the organization they care about me as an individual. This will boost my morale, my engagement, my psychological safety, reduce absenteeism, burnout, less turnover when I trust you, when I know that you care about not just my physical, but my emotional and mental uh, uh, well uh, well-being. Of course, we don't forget the physical health benefits or the physical well-being once they give us access to gym membership, to yoga sessions. So it's really about the physical, mental, emotional, and social help that are benefits that we get from the organization. Key trend number 5 is the hybrid workforce. Well, uh, during COVID, we were all working remotely. After COVID, hybrid work becomes the norm. So organizations now are adapting more of the hybrid work, which is a mix between on-site and working from home. So a lot of companies will give you the option to work from home 2 or 3 days per week and to work from the office 2 or 3 days per week. So this hybrid or this flexibility is now a trend. But even though, and I know employees who work totally from home, and so how can we treat them when it comes to the total rewards? What we need to consider as total rewards professional is to give them equitable access to benefits and resources. So regardless if you're working from home or from the office or hybrid, you will have the same benefit as any other employee. And I've seen a lot of organizations supporting that remote working through, for example, providing employees who work from home for virtual technical assistance or giving them home office supplies just to make the environment as if they are in the office. So yeah, now flexibility, which is working from home or working from the office or the hybrid, is a benefit. So a cousin of mine just received a job offer from another company, and she said, once I receive that job offer, I want to make sure that I have flexibility because I need at least to work from home 2 or 3 times a week. I will never reach the office or work from the office 5 days a week. So that's the main condition that will help me to take a decision if I will accept that job offer or I will decline that job offer. So yeah, so hybrid workforce is now the trend in 2025. This Once we know how to manage our total rewards in a way to give them equitable access to benefit, this will impact their employee experience by promoting fairness, by promoting engagement, by reducing attrition risk, by enhancing flexibility and employee satisfaction. So in total, and as you can see, these trends is a mix of internal and external factors, if we're gonna refer to the total reward models, that will shape what compensation, what benefit, what well-being, careers, or recognition programs we want to deliver to our workforce. So these trends are not isolated, they're very connected, mutually reinforcing, and together they will help to form a total reward ecosystem that puts employees first and at the center of your HR strategy. So focus on personalization, equity, holistic well-being, not just the physical one, to enhance your compensation, to elevate the employee experience, which will make you as an employer the employer of choice in such a competitive talent market. So how can we do that? Go ahead and check your total reward programs. Audit. Are you providing a mix or is it just the financial part? So are these rewards that you are provide, financial and non-financial, really covering and rewarding employees' needs? Invest in digital platform for flexibility, for customization. Like I said, if you want to book a counseling session or therapy session, it is easier when it is on an app. Uh, the app will help even the remote employees to have access to all the benefits. Embed well-being into all rewards design. Physical well-being, mental well-being, emotional well-being, social, financial well-being. So embed all the well-being programs. Communicate, communicate, and communicate. So I've seen the best total rewards strategies not communicated, So a big failure. So if you don't communicate effectively, the employees won't understand the benefits that you are providing them. I know employees, they still don't know what are the total rewards benefits that they can have because no one is communicating. So communicating is key. And finally, collecting data, analyzing data to adapt and to improve. So send that survey. So do you send surveys to your employees asking them what do you think about the total reward strategy? Are you happy with these benefits? Are we meeting your expectations? What do you want? What do you care about more when it comes to the total reward packages? So that survey will help you understand your workforce. What do they want? What are the requirements, which will help you to improve and customize your total reward package. Okay, so thank you so much. That's it for me. Please, if you have any questions, we still have a couple of minutes for me to answer your questions. And this is the QR code that you can scan to join Informa's LinkedIn community.
Thank you very much, Agnes. That was very informative. We hope you've enjoyed this. We have a few questions, Agnes, that I'll read out to you.
Yes.
Is sales commission plan separate from this?
Okay. So no, sales commission plan is part of the total reward plan. So as I mentioned, total rewards plan includes 5 main components: the compensation, the benefits, the well-being, the career, and the recognition. So sales commission plan is part of the compensation, in particular, is part of the variable pay of the compensation. So it's a short-term incentive under the compensation. So no, it is part of this plan.
Thank you. Another one is, can you provide one example of what is being implemented in the market in relation to trend number 1 and how you can implement it while avoiding bias or discrimination issues?
Okay, very good question. So it's the AI. Yes. As an example, first, when using AI tools, it will definitely help you to gain more insight when it comes to the compensation or pay. But one main issue, honestly, that we still struggling is the bias. So to avoid that bias or discrimination issues, you have to always audit. And okay, so what we do, what I advise to do is take samples from time to time and to identify if there is any biases. For example, I will give you an example when it comes to the using AI in filtering CVs. So a lot of companies now are moving to AI tools to help them filtering CVs. So when we receive that 500, 600, X amount of CVs, so the AI, based on the criteria that we provide, will filter the CVs. But are we 100% sure that there is no bias? Of course not. So we do sampling from time to time to make sure that we are not discriminating anyone. So yes, bias is there. We will try to avoid bias and discrimination issues when using AI tool in any HR task, from filtering CVs, from recruitment, or from the compensation, the tailoring of or customizing the total rewards by doing audits and taking some samples to make sure that we are avoiding this the biases and discrimination. Example, for example, you will input the employee data, and depending on each employee's condition, the AI should predict what benefits are more tailored to that employee. An example is if you are a new parent and you update your status as you are a new parent, now you have a child. So the AI should be able to predict to you what are the future benefits that could benefit you as an employee. For example, childcare support in the coming years, or now you want flexible working hours. So these types of help that AI can provide.
All right, thank you. Which of the proposed strategic initiatives should be the most important if the allocated budgets for rewards and benefits of a company are very limited? And how can we approach this effectively?
Okay. Okay. I know that we have a limited budget, and all the total rewards unfortunately requires a lot of budget. So what we should do, we should prioritize. Okay, so we have these benefits, we have these rewards, this incentive, this commission, whatever is the plan. We have to prioritize what we should provide first, and how can you or what are the criteria of prioritization? What are the most important rewards you're delivering that will help, that align with your organizational strategy and help the organization achieve its strategic direction or its vision. So I know that we have limited budget. I mean, I wish it was unlimited. We can provide the best to reward programs, but we have a very limited budget. So customize or prioritize your most important rewards by using one main criteria is the strategic impact of these rewards and how these rewards align with your direction, with the organizational direction, and which reward can help achieve the organizational vision and objective. So prioritization and criteria is making sure that it has the strategic impact. So I hope I answered your question.
Yes, sorry, I hadn't not unmuted myself.
No worries.
We'll take a couple more questions. So, what initiatives have proven most effective in strengthening employee loyalty through financial wellness programs?
Okay. Well, this is it's a very, it's a very broad um, question. Again, it depends. So, what your employees want, what's their so my answer is it's a case by case. So there is no one rule that okay, if you provide this, then you will definitely have employee loyalty. It depends. It's a case by case, and it depends on the countries. So for example, it's just an example. One financial program of or financial help provided. I know one company that provide advance payment. So if you need money, okay, you have some financial stress, instead of going to the bank and get loan and interest and all this headache, the company has a program that it's like an advance payment. So I can give you the X amount of money you want. Definitely, you will settle it down by deducting X amount of your payroll each month. But instead of going to the bank and getting, loan with interest, I'm helping you. I'm assisting you uh, with that financial matter. So this is one example of how can financial well-being or financial well-being programs an employer can provide that will help the employees when it comes to the financial stress. But it's a case by case. So you have to go back to your regulation. Is it allowed? Is it not allowed? The policies um, that you have internally. So I know some organization that will make an agreement with banks. So banks can provide loans or financial assistance to their employees with very small or non the interest on the loans.
Okay, and we'll take one last question, which is how can AI help us when it comes to recruitment?
Okay. Wow. Now AI is making recruitment much easier and more effective. So as you know, in recruitment you have many phases. So we have the sourcing of the CVs, the filtering of the CVs, conducting the interview, selection, and job offer. So these are the main steps when it comes to the recruitment process. Now we're seeing each and every step of this recruitment process AI can help. Mostly two main steps in the filtering, like I said. So and you can customize the AI tool. Well, AI can help you to filter your CVs. So instead of spending time and effort to actually filter these X number of CVs, an AI tool, definitely you will provide the main criteria, will help you to filter the CVs and shortlist the most adequate or qualified CVs or candidate depending on the job vacancy. This is one. When it comes to interview, I've seen a lot of organizations using AI to conduct the first interview. So you actually log to their portal and there's an AI tool or AI persona that will conduct the first interview with you. So it's not an HR professional, it's not a recruitment specialist, it's an AI tool that will conduct with you the first recruitment, the first interview, and ask you the question that needed to be asked. Obviously, the questions, you will provide the questions to the AI and will conduct the interview. So this is a second way of filtering or shortlisting the employees, the candidates, to reach a qualified shortlist or a qualified employees. But again, we have to be aware of discrimination and biases and always do that audits and that sampling to make sure that we are not discriminating anyone.
Right. Thank you so much, Agnes, for answering all these questions and for delivering this fantastic webinar. We hope you've all enjoyed this webinar. We have another one coming up just today. It's on leadership skills. I'm going to put that in the chat. I'm going to put the the link in the chat in case you're interested to join this one. But after this webinar, we will reach out to you by email to give you details of the WorldatWork courses that are coming up on the Informa Connect Academy's training portfolio. Please reach out to us for any questions that you may have with regard to this webinar or our future courses. We thank you very much, and you have a great day ahead.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
What if you and your team can be even more informed, competitive, accomplished, even more successful, with programs designed to inspire and empower everyone to become even more. Introducing Informa Connect Academy. With hundreds of global, digital, and in-person training courses led by world-renowned industry experts, reimagining learning experiences for even more unlocked potential. Informa Connect Academy, available at informaconnect.com/academy.